MC Codger here saying welcome back. Hey, I want to protect my village, which means what I want to do today is kind of work on this wall and see if I can get this wall farther along around the village. And I'll tell you why. Let's get some stone here. I got plenty of stone to build with. When I first started playing Minecraft, I ran across. Try and get up here, and I'll just add these here. When I discovered villages, I found that I would just build a house, usually near the village, and I would during the night I would. There we go. Just add some wall here. During the night, I would mine. I'd build a house near the village, and then I would typically mine at night and farm during the day. And what I ended up finding happening was, as time went on, my villagers got fewer and fewer, and I found that eventually all the villagers were gone. It was an empty village. Why was that? Well, my son says he thinks they just wander away, and that may be. There is no occupation in a village called rocket scientist. And they don't have the sense to stay in all night, and they go outside, and so maybe they do just wander away. But I do know that they get attacked by zombies and turned into zombie villagers. And if I don't sleep at night, then time doesn't freeze, and the zombie villagers keep trying to attack the villagers, or the zombies trying to attack the villagers, turn them into zombie villagers, and in the end, I don't have any villagers. And what good's a village without villagers if you're all alone? I kind of feel a responsibility because they planted this food, and I'm eating some of their food. I'm helping them, planting it back, and trying to do my part and be responsible for these guys. And so what I want to do is run that wall all the way over there. I want to run that wall all the way around that side. I want to surround the village with a wall. I want to light inside it with a bunch of torches. And I want to, what I want to do is create a safe village from attack from, the hostile mobs, so that don't have to worry about my villagers disappearing. So what I'm going to do is keep working on this wall a little bit, and I will be I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but I'm going to work on this, and I'll be back as soon as I've made some more progress on the wall. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I am back, and I have run out of cobblestone. I'm working on this wall here, and I just ran out of cobblestone. So there was something kind of cool that I wanted to show you. I can come back up here and go up here, and I told you there's a whole bunch of cobblestone in this mountain. This is a big old mountain, and if I can get up here, come on. Okay. A lot of cobblestone in this mountain here. I could just get my pick and I could start mining. But I'm in a little bit of a hurry, and I did say initially that we were going to leave cheats on, and I was going to show you one or two interesting things you can do with cheats, and I want to introduce you to, right now, the fill command. Now, in order to make this fill command work, what I'm going to need to do is I want to know exactly what direction I'm facing, okay? And so let me take a look at, push F3 here. Here's my position. I'm in block 138, height 79, and block 1083. Okay, well, what I want to do is take a space in front of me where I'm facing, where all that rock is, and I want to use my fill command to very quickly mine it. And it's not something I do all the time, but it's just one quick way. If I'm in a pinch, I can use the fill command to do that. And so what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm facing west. That means I'm facing towards negative x. So if I turn to my left, that means I'm facing south towards positive z. Okay, so what I do is I'll put a I have a little 3x5 card right here, and I have 4 directions. It's kind of like looking at a compass, and what I'm looking at, I have negative x. Okay, on the top of my little card. On the left, I have positive z. On the right, I have negative z, and then behind me, on the bottom of that card, I have positive x. That just helps me orient myself so that I know where I am and which way I'm going. Okay, so I'm facing towards positive x coordinates. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to do it. I'm going to type fill, and I'm going to use the tilde. The tilde, you can see, specifies a relative coordinate relative to where I'm standing. And it's easier than the absolute ones. We'll use the absolute ones later when we clone things, but for right now, I'm going to use the relative coordinate. And so this block directly in front of me and to my left is going to be, let's see, if I'm facing towards negative x, that will be negative 1, because that's the x. And then space, another tilde, and my height. Well, relative to me, I'm going to start at 0 because my legs are at 0. And then, remember, to my left is positive z, so the z coordinate will be tilde, positive, let's just say 1. So that moves 1 to my left. And then the ending coordinates, I got to think of this kind of like a cube or a box, shoebox. The bottom corner nearest to me on the left is one corner of that shoebox. That's one coordinate. And then the other coordinate is going to be the farthest on the upper right. So to my right, negative x, I'm facing negative x. So if I'm going to go, let's just say for right now 20 blocks forward, I'll go negative 20. So that's negative 20 blocks forward. How high do I want this to be? I'll go to, I forgot my tilde there, didn't I? Woo-hoo! Negative 20. Don't forget that. How high do I want it to be? Let's say, 5 blocks high. We'll go 5 blocks high. And then for how far to the right? Let's go 4 to the right. Well, that would have to be negative z, right? Because to my right is negative z, so negative 4. And then what I'm going to fill it with? Well, in this case, you fill it with almost anything, which is really pretty cool. We'll do that later on. But right now, I'm going to fill it with air. Okay? Then I'm going to type a 0, which is a place marker. And then I'm going to type the word destroy. Destroy. What that means is everything that disappears and becomes replaced by air is going to drop its drops. And so when I do that and push enter, watch what happens. Boom! All of this that I can just go and walk around and pick up. All these blocks that are right here that have been dropped. Isn't that something? And it's kind of helpful to put some torches in place because you never know what might be. You might uncover a part of a cave or something. But I just got myself a whole big bunch of cobblestone by using the fill command. Let me see if there's something I can throw away here. I'm going to throw away these flowers. Yes, I am. I'm going to throw away these flowers and go get me some more cobblestone to use in building my wall. That's a real quick way I can do that. I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to go work on my wall, and I'll Well, I tell you what, our time's pretty much gone for right now. We're going to end right here, and then I'm going to go work on that wall, and I will see you next time in the next episode. Hopefully, we'll have that wall pretty close to done. Get some doors in place, and then we'll continue to prepare to protect that village. So until then, MC Codger saying I will see you next time.